You're seeing this from YouTube Shorts or from a separate video, don't forget to take a big bite out of that like button. This is preloading for the future clip that I make later on. But that is a very good question. I do have an answer, kind of have an answer. For whatever reason, I've always just loved the idea of focusing on one thing, but also doing something that not many other people would do. Not that it makes, a person better or worse, but just it invigorates me knowing that it takes willpower and determination and grind and grit to do something over and over and over again, and just be proud of doing something so many times. Thousands, tens of thousands of games, honestly, it has been by this point. And yeah, that point alone, those few points just keep motivating me. And knowing that people can perhaps not watch me for a while, or watch the streams not live. Maybe you go away for a couple months, when you come back, you know exactly what you're going to get. Nice, ruthless aggression, lovely time chatting with people. Right now, later on, you can leave a comment if you're certainly watching later on. Maybe you are passed out many hours before I started because the week was long and you had to get some rest, kind of like I did last night. It was 9:30 p.m. Actually, it was probably more like 9 o'clock or 8:30. So out like a light. Woke up at about 4:30 in the morning. So I was tired. The reliable aggression. Of course, I'm perhaps expanding it as time goes, but this just definitely sticks. Doing construction videos, of course, I probably should separate the channels, but part of me wants to just keep everything, even though maybe something wouldn't be game related. I don't know. I've always thought about that. The more content, the better, at least in my mind. If I like to make it, if I'm at least proud of whatever I put out, perhaps it wouldn't have as great of a reach, but here for the person. Watching these dinos does, well, sometimes it relaxes me. It gets me a little bit fired up. Perhaps it does not translate to everybody watching, but on the inside, it is a little painful to lose to aggro twice in a row. But it's just something different, something I like to do, and keep doing it. Why not? Honestly. And what was I on? That was a good tangent. I think I might clip up that section and put it on a YouTube short or something. If you're seeing this from YouTube Shorts or from a separate video, don't forget to take a big bite out of that like button. This is preloading for the future clip that I make later on. But buried in the garden. After that very lovely tangent,